JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Hi guys, please remember to like, subscribe and share the video. And in the news, several charges laid against man in St. Thomas Beryllium attack. Police investigators have charged a man in relation to the attack on Beryllium security guards in St. Thomas in April. 28-year-old Javon Bashford, otherwise called Bashi, of Mandock Avenue, Big Lane in Central Village, St. Catherine, has been charged with wounding with intent with use of a firearm, robbery with aggravation, shooting with intent, use of a firearm to commit a felony, 2 counts, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, stockpiling firearms, stockpiling ammunition, possession of firearm and ammunition with intent to cause damage, being a participant of a criminal organization, malicious destruction of property, using conveyance to traffic firearms, facilitating the commission of an applicable offense by a criminal organization, and conspiracy to commit robbery with aggravation. About 10:53 a.m. on the day in question, the Beryllium security guards entered the compound of a gas station to carry out maintenance duties when they were attacked by a group of armed men who opened gunfire at them. One of the security guards and a bystander were shot and injured. A bag containing over $100,000 was also stolen from the Beryllium truck before the men escaped in a motor car. Intense investigations led to detectives from the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch CTOC conducting an operation on Jake's Road in Mountain View, Kingston, on Friday, June 9, where 2 high-powered rifles and over 70 assorted rounds of ammunition were seized. Bashford was taken into custody at that scene. He reportedly gave a caution statement in the presence of his attorney, interviewed and subsequently charged. His court date is being arranged. Saleswoman charged for murder of man gunned down in stage car deal. St. James saleswoman, 20-year-old Tiandra Reed, was on Tuesday charged in relation to the shooting death of a man in a stage car deal. Reed, who is from Upper King Street in Montego Bay, is charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and misprision of a felony. Misprision of felony refers to when someone knows a felony has been committed but fails to inform the authorities. 42-year-old Robert Harvey, otherwise called Priest, a tour guide driver and car salesman of Bogill in Montego Bay, was gunned down on Monday, March 15. It is reported that about 5:45 p.m., Reed contacted Harvey via cell phone and told him she had an interest in a vehicle he was selling. While waiting, he was pounced upon by armed men in a Toyota Corolla Axle motor car with Reed aboard, who opened gunfire, hitting him before escaping in the area, according to the police. The police were summoned, and on the arrival, Harvey was transported to hospital, where he was pronounced dead. An investigation was conducted, and Reed was arrested on Tuesday, June 6. She was subsequently charged on Tuesday, June 20, after a question and answer session. Her court date is being arranged. Man gunned down in Portobello, St. James. The St. James police are investigating the death of a man who was shot and killed along a section of the Portobello main road in the parish on Tuesday morning. The deceased has been identified as 22-year-old Omario Williams, otherwise called Popsy, a laborer of Portobello. About 9:25 a.m., gunshots were reportedly heard coming from a section of the Portobello main road, and residents alerted the police. On arrival of the lawmen, Williams was discovered lying on his side along the roadway with multiple gunshot wounds to his upper body. He was transported to the Cornwall Regional Hospital. Where he was pronounced dead. 14-year-old burn victim leaves Jamaica for treatment. Akelia Dunkley, the 14-year-old who sustained life-threatening third-degree burns in a kitchen explosion at her home in Burn Savannah, St. Elizabeth, left the island on Wednesday morning to undergo surgery and receive specialized care in Atlanta, Georgia. The air ambulance departed at around 2:30 a.m. en route to the Joseph M. Steele Burn Center. Earlier this week, Dunkley's father and his sister appealed to the public for support in raising $45,000 to airlift her to Georgia for treatment. Her father, Rumfima Dunkley, says he's elated by the help he has received for his daughter. I must give thanks to Mr. Josephs and the San Myrna Foundation, Mr. Delroy Slowly, Member of Parliament for St. Elizabeth Northeastern, who gave us a big push, and everyone, whether big and small, who assisted us, he said. She gives me eye signals and she started to shake when I tried to talk to her. I don't know how she feels, but she shed tears when I talked to her," added her father. The explosion reportedly occurred while Dunkley was attempting to prepare tea. A American charge after attempting to board plane with ammunition in bag. A woman from the United States has been charged with illegal possession of ammunition after a magazine containing 5 rounds was found in an inner pocket of her bag when she tried to board a flight at the Sangster International Airport in St. James on Tuesday. Charged is 49-year-old Christina Edgepeth of North Carolina. Reports are that about 11:47 a.m., Edgepeth checked her bag to board a flight out of Montego Bay when it was screened by port security and anomalies were detected. She was interviewed, and during a search of the bag, a black and grey magazine containing 5.380 cartridges was found in an inside pocket. Edgepeth was subsequently arrested and charged and is slated to appear in the St. James Parish Court on Friday, June 23. Senton farmer accused of beating bartender with gun charged. A Senton farmer accused of hitting a bartender with a gun and beating another patron at a bar has been charged. The incident reportedly happened in October 2022. Charged with illegal possession of firearm, assault or common law, unlawful wounding, and assault occasioning grievous bodily harm is 34-year-old Andre Phillips of Woodstock District in Claremont in the parish. Reports from the Claremont police are that about 11:30 p.m. on Saturday, October 8, Phillips ordered a drink at a bar and paid. The operator of the establishment left, and upon her return, she was reportedly attacked by Phillips, who flung a glass bottle at her and then pulled a gun from his waistband, which he used to hit her on the head. The bartender fell to the ground and was reportedly kicked all over her body. Phillips allegedly proceeded to point the gun at her. However, she managed to escape. A man who was also in the building was beaten with the gun and injured. The matter was reported to the police and an investigation launched. Phillips was arrested during a targeted operation on Friday, June 9, and was charged on Tuesday, June 20, after an identification parade. His court date is being finalized. Mother accused of sending explicit photos of 14-year-old daughter to man. Jaw-dropping allegations of our mother's role in sending explicit photos of her 14-year-old daughter were revealed in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court yesterday. The mother, whose identity has been withheld to protect the child, allegedly collected money from the man for the photos she sent him. The court heard that the woman took several photos of her young teenage daughter, which she sent to the man, who is said to be from a model agency. It is alleged that on one occasion, the mother caused the teen to be dressed in a crop top blouse and a pair of jeans shorts. She then took photos of her, which she sent to the man. It is further alleged that on another occasion, the woman approached her daughter again, telling her that the man wanted to see more photos. This time, she said the man wanted to see the teen girl dressed in a bathing suit. The child obliged and took the photos. However, the mother informed her that the bathing suit was covering her stomach, and the man requested that the photos be redone. The court heard that the mother gave her daughter one of her bathing suits and instructed the child to shave her pubic area. The mother also took a photo of the child's pubic area and shared it with the man. It is further alleged that the man sent the mother $30,000, from which he gave the daughter $11,000. The court heard that the child gained access to her mother's cell phone and saw messages between her mother and the man. In one of the messages, the man allegedly told the mother that he intends to marry the teen as soon as she reaches 18 years old. The matter was subsequently reported to the police, and the phones of the mother and her daughter were taken into the custody of the police. The devices were being analyzed by members of the Communication Forensic and the Cybercrime Division. Parish Judge Venice Blackstock Murray, who entertained a bail application from the woman's lawyer Hugh Thompson, offered her bail in the sum of $600,000. She was ordered to report to the police twice weekly and surrender her travel documents. A stop order was also imposed. The judge also ordered that the woman does not interfere with the witnesses involved in the matter. The mother has been booked to return to court on October 21. iProbe launches investigation into inmates' escape from Black River Police lockup. The Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF on Tuesday said that an internal investigation conducted by the Inspectorate and the Professional Standards Oversight Bureau, iProbe, is underway to determine the circumstances surrounding the escape of the 8 inmates from the Black River Police Station lockup. The investigation will also reinforce preventative measures, the JCF said. Police sources had confirmed that the inmates escaped the lockup by cutting through a window. The escapees, who were in custody for serious crimes, including murder and aggravated robbery, are now subjects of an intense manhunt. They have been identified as Oral Cole, 31, from Comfort Hall, Manchester; Richard Brown, 34, from Middle Quarters, St. Elizabeth; Alric Hutchinson, 38, from Brighton District, St. Elizabeth; and Dean Simpson, 34, from Turner Top, St. Elizabeth, who were all in custody for robbery with aggravation. Onward Hines, 34, known as Kirky, from Maroon Town, St. James, who was facing charges for quadruple murder; Javon Sims, 25, from Copperwood, St. James; and Kenneth Stewart, 30, from Beacon Hill, St. Catherine, who were both being held for murder; and Damar Williams, 29, from Gravel Heights in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, was in custody for shooting with intent. The police are urging the public to remain vigilant and to report any sightings or information that could lead to the inmates' recapture. The constabulary are also encouraging the escapees to turn themselves in and allow the justice system to take its course. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.